Okay, hey guys. So I'm here playing PVE conflict, player versus environment conflict, which is to say that at a certain time during the local server time, you are allowed to attack other players, but your bases and your possessions are still pretty much sacrosanct. Items in inventory are dropped on death. Anyone can loot player corpses, but you're not going to be able to access crafting stations, I imagine, or unlocked chests. But we're going to try it out. Player vs. Conflict is something they introduced to the console editions. That's all I play is console. I don't really play PC. I do have some PC games, but you know, yeah. I guess with the current graphics card that I have, I can still play them pretty. Pouring that kind of cash into PC on a seasonal basis. Fun games to be able to be played on consoles. I don't know what Xbox's dynamic is. You get monthly free games, and I've got quite a library. I collect games like I used to collect fonts, which is to say a lot. So much so that I've actually gotten myself an external drive just to store most of them. So, but anyway, back to the topic at hand. We're going to play some PvE conflict, and I am playing in the local conflict time zone right now. I choose a server that has the lowest ping, and I'm imagining that this is probably going to be a server that is pretty well camped. There may be nodes, resource nodes that are locked off because of walls and things like that, but we'll see what happens when we get here. Let's go ahead and throw a character together real fast here. Sumerian. Okay, that's different. Normally I play a Shemite. What is this?
Please.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent face. I'm not too keen on that hairstyle. Let's do that one. And let's see. There we go. Furious eyebrows. No facial hair, because I've seen better facial hair on freaking hobos. I'm not kidding, dude. It's still, you know, wait, guys, come on, seriously, patch this up, do something with it, because it looks really, really ragged and nasty. Or at least give us the option for stubble, you know? I mean, if we don't need a full beard, you know, or anything like that, and don't need, you know, dreads or dreadlocks or whatever you want to call them, but just some stubble would be kind of fun, you know? That would be kind of neat to do. Eyeshadow, so we're not going to go with the black eyeshadows. We're not going to do that darker reddish color. We could go like a Sith Lord. Let's try that out. Let's see what that looks like. Let's try and make ourselves look like a Sith. So you need the eyes to be as big as possible so you can really see them. And then angry eyes. No, we're going to just do it like that. The Sith always have this tendency to look really, really tired. And then what's the closest we have to red? That's about it right there. That's pretty grim. Let's see. Normally I pick this color. It's kind of close to what I have already. Yeah, I don't always make the characters look like me. It's because honestly, this is essentially an RPG. So. What was I doing here? Oh, that's right, I was looking at eyeshadow. So, let's see. Oh, here we go. Why did that, is that, that just looks like it's darker, like it's bruised. There we go. Darth Raven, or Raven, or whatever his name was. Let's see, orange? No, yellow. Every time I pick this one, I always think of the children of Vol from the Apple classic Star Trek episode. Let's do it. Let's make a child of Vol. Let's just to see what it looks like. Where's my hair color? Keep bouncing there. There we go. Child of Vol. You know. I think they had some kind of lip design too, and I can't remember what it was. Let's see, what was it? I could probably look it up on my phone real quick. On a second here. Actually, let's do that. Okay. Star Trek, original series, The Apple. Because I am just too damn lazy to type most times. Oh, they have really orange skin too. Let's see. Let's see. Do we have a really orange? No, it doesn't really look all that orange. That's kind of close right there. Let's get a close up on this. Oh, they have some kind of facial tattoo, but we don't get to use facial tattoos. Let's go down onto face details and let's see. No, it's just the eye thingy. Nothing that changes the colors of the mouth, I don't think. Maybe on head options? I know there's supposed to be one. No, there's nothing there that changes the color of the lips. Darn it. Okay. You know, alright, fine. If I can't do it the whole way, I'm not going to do it at all. Let's see. I think that Sith Lord was a shaved head dude. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and scale that back a little bit. Go back to the eyeshadow. Get up to here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we'll do that. Body features. Let's see. Both of the Sith are really diminutive, except for Vader. Vader was tall, only because of his suit, by the way. Let's do this. I don't know if Darth Revan was built up. I know Maul was built up, but we're not playing Darth Maul, so we'll do this. And let's see, lacking in any human kindness. No, I'm teasing. Okay, what did he do? He broke an oath. He has banditry and cultural appropriation. Nice. I like that. That's cool. So let's go ahead and edit this guy. Just give me a second. I want to make sure I get the spelling right on that. Star Wars, Darth Revan. Maybe do I have the right guy? I don't have my glasses on. I don't like wearing my glasses with headsets because it pinches the ear. I don't know if anybody else out there wears glasses in games or has to wear glasses to game. Oh, this guy doesn't have an actual faceplate. Then I've got the wrong dude. What is not Darth Raven then? Or Raven. I'll have to go into some older notes. Kind of wasting time here doing this, and I should be playing. But you guys don't care. You like listening to my voice. And there's nobody really watching live right now anyway, so it's not like you can just go ahead and just skip ahead, you know. Super easy on that. This is going to take a few minutes while I locate this illustration I did once as a commission. It's been, you know, man, years. I could just make up my own Sith name. Let's make up our own Sith name. Let's call him whoops. Keyboard didn't connect right away. Okay, Darth Brutal. Darth Brute? No. Darth Barbarian? No. Darth Barius? No. Oh man, what's a good one? Darth Blade. Here we go. That's about as, you know, I don't know, Mary Sue as you could possibly get.
During
Darth Blade. But there was actually one now.
A prisoner captured by unknown means was
oh, there it is.
Lands, crucified and left to die for crimes that they may or may
Darth
not
Bane. That was his name. I don't know why I came up with Raven. I got a buddy. Actually, I know a lot of cosplayers. They love cosplaying as Sith and the Jedis. Well, we don't need to do this part because we all have seen this. We need some music. This Desert Drive is okay. We got a sleeper. Yay! I found signs of intelligent life. Let's go get that initial startup water skin. Come on, where are you? There we are. That puts me about, yeah, dead center. I found that heading off, whoa, a little bit of lag. I found out that heading off to the west end towards the dregs and the Dafari camp down there is actually one of the better places to get started off if you're just brand new on the server and just trying to rush through your first 20 levels. Let's see, close enough to the no, didn't really have anything of what I am I somebody who loots sleepers? Yeah, kind of. I will, you know. I mean, the game's been out long enough that most people should be aware of what they're doing, but not always. You know, I mean, if it looks like if you can tell when a player is brand new by basically what they have on their inventory, on their character, when they just go ahead and plop in the desert. And there's no point in looting, you know, basic stuff like branches or, you know, fiber or stone. I mean, even hide is not worth that looting because you can, you know, you'll find hide just about anywhere. You can even take it off of imps and exiles. But I don't do that. I don't take hide off of imps or exiles. I pretty much focus on crocodiles and shalebacks, or elk. I guess they're called elk. I don't know. Hey, Batsy. Gonna see you later. Well, we don't need to read his journal because it's just me. It's all the same stuff. All right, let's just go ahead. I haven't grabbed any fiber. We can take a drink. We can kick it. Or not. Do I have enough to build a weapon? I mean, a tool? Come on. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what they're patching or what bugs they're fixing, but it hasn't done anything to improve the fluidity of the user interface. It's still pretty jumpy and lagging and snags and shit like that all over the place. And this lag is so horrible. Oh my lords. I play a lot of times early in the morning. I'm talking like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning on my time, and so I don't have to worry about any kind of lag. And the only time I sign on in the evenings is basically to make sure my base isn't getting purged or raided. And you know, I only spend like about maybe 45 minutes to an hour in that particular server in the evening. Most of my work is done early day, midday, when I have the day to play. I binge play. I'm terrible at it. I remember the first time I got the very first Tenchu Stealth Assassins game, and I think I blew out the whole weekend playing through the game 3 times actually. I did it on easy mode just to get the narrative, and then I did it on normal, and then I did it on hard, and then I went back for speed runs. And I mean, that was a really fun game. And then when Wrath of Heaven came out, I was super excited. A lot of the same kind of missions, but better graphics, more interactive controls, better mechanics. And so I binged the hell out of that one too. And did the same with Destiny. When Destiny first joined our community, I went nuts with that too. And I don't know, Destiny 2's kind of fallen out of my interest orbit. I'm not impressed. The guns are nice and all that stuff. I don't really miss any of the Destiny 1 guns because there are so many better guns and so many more guns to explore in Destiny 2. Armor is still very, I don't know, superficial is the only word I can really use. Yay. And we can see we got some hide off that little guy. And then here comes an imp, and I don't really need to do anything with this dude. But we're going to see if I can get that heavy finisher. No? Yep, I did. Or did I cripple him? Yeah, I cripped him. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's eat something there. Let's get to that river. And then start working our way towards the dregs. Let's see if I can get to level 20 by the time I get to the dregs. Shouldn't have too many problems doing that, but mostly I'm just curious as to what's causing all the lag. Spoke with another player who plays Conan, and he mentioned that it's not sometimes your connection that'll be a problem, but most times it's going to be whoever else is playing with you, because the server is trying to maintain connection for everybody. So if they're having a problem, if they have really bad internet at the moment, everybody else is going to have to pay that price. I guess it's kind of like if you're in the middle of a summer school class and the student 3 desks away rips a big old, saucy fart, everybody has to deal with it. And yeah, I wasn't the dude who did that, but yeah, I sat in that class. That was... Now, mind you, my summer school wasn't because I had poor grades. My summer school was actually because I was a nerd, and they had a special advanced studies curriculum for the summertime. It was a way to keep nerds off the street and out of trouble, I guess. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of cool things with computer programming and stuff. And I didn't really follow up on it. I quickly became an art geek, art nerd afterwards, and just went into like doing things like crafting jewelry and doing drawings and stuff and paintings, and helping my high school take the trophy home for some drafting competitions. Total dork. Yeah, total dork. Okay, here we go. This is always a fun thing to see. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, being PVE, you can't access it. What's attacking me? Oh, dude, really? Oh, there's an archer in that base. Or, wait, where is that archer? What the slips? Well, this is silly. There's an archer up there. He must have been on a tower or something, and now he's... That's something they need to fix. That dude should be on the ground. Oh, come on. New? Not gonna happen. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Well, this is a bit... Oh, here, wait. There's the person right there. Dark. They're unconscious, too. And... nothing on the inventory. So, if if somebody built something like this out here, you could at least access the station to use it. But, see, everything is locked on the PVE server. Now, I can actually attack everything here because we are in the conflict zone. Their structures and their craft stations will be protected, but they themselves can be attacked. But I'm not that kind of person. I won't attack a person who's just asleep. That's just... yeah, see? So this whole place, this whole corner here is going to be claimed, and there's another spot over there that's going to be claimed. Well, I can at least make some resources happen here. So let's go and take a look and see what my attributes are doing. Nothing, absolutely. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of quick achievements. And we're going to need to block something there, because I've already crippled somebody, so I don't need to use the one-handed sword just yet. I can save my points for later. And let's get some thread made, some twine. Might as well just go for it. And that guy's still nuking the shaleback. Oh, it's dead. Super cool. Opportunity has presented itself, and I will have more food. Yeah, also now if this was a PvP server, that archer would just be raining hate all over me. So, plus or minuses. Oh, just a bunch of hide. Not complaining, need it, but you know, a little bit of extra meat would have been great to have. I guess the only way that I'm going to be able to skip to the workstations is if there's a clan on right now and I can pester them to let me join. Wow, looks like a bunch of solo clans. No, here we go. There's a group here. There's the Amazons. So shout out to SRT for life. I don't know what that means. Cert for life. Cerberus. Shout out to Cerberus representing this server. And Death Wardens and Clan Arts and Bad Bitches. I believe my channel has that warning on there that I'll use foul language. F it. I like that. Funny. Okay, well, whatever. Let's keep moving along. So I can probably build a campfire here now. The problem with the fact that it's, you know, easy to claim and take over large tracts of lands in PVE makes it difficult for solos like myself to even put down a campfire, let alone a bedroll, which, by the way, I need to build and use. So let's go and do one of those. Let's do one of these, and need some more tree. Let's get some woods here. Need about 100 pieces so I can make that chest. So yeah, probably not going to be too much into the PvE conflict thing, because that is massive. Holy crom! Wow. Okay, I have to climb it. I'm sorry, I have to climb that. That is just that. Wait, did I already? Oh, I already did. Okay. Can I stop it? Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. So we're gonna have. All right. Cool. We can put that there. Oh man, I made another one. I did make another one. There we go. Got that done. Bummer. All right. Whatever. So, and we'll go ahead and. We don't really need the bark at this point, so I'll burn that fuel. Slam these guys into our gullet. Oh, it's a one-time collection? Is it one-up collections? Let's see what the settings are on the server. Survival. Let's see, collection rate. I didn't even check that before I started it. Oh, you can loot corpses. You can drop equipment on death. You can logged out characters remain in the world. Okay. Okay, general. Okay, I can't scroll down there because it won't let me. Progression, here we go. Player craft time. Harvest multiplier. 1-up harvest multiplier. Yeah, we'll do that. Whatever. Wow, that's going to be kind of fun. Alright, I've done that. Let's see, what else do we have to do? Oops. Wrong button. Come on, come on. Alright, so I'm going to go for the grit because we're going to do some climbing here. And we need to build ourselves a shelter. I'll need to shoot something, and I'll need to make something bleed. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some daggers. You can hear me, I am trying to get that to... Yeah, seriously, come on. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's just a bug. A bug they can't fix, or they won't fix, or they don't have the time to fix. I don't know what the reasons would be. Bug they keep trying to fix, but somebody else keeps breaking. I don't know. Well, that didn't take long to craft. I should get... I don't know if you guys can hear my neighbors are pounding their bass out. There we go. I'm get a shield going here. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and organize my wheel. I like to put my tools, basically main tools up and bottom, side tools to the right, weapons to the left, and it's just, you know, I keep it standard and constant in all my characters regardless. Oh wow, King Throne 527. Sorry, I just saw your post. You're the only PS4 streamer on Conan Exiles. I'm getting it on my PS4, so awesome. Yeah. I'm experimenting with PVE conflict right now, and I'm at 3827, so yeah, dude, hit me up. You just, you know, find me as Hawkabot in the PSN search, and I will definitely be down to play a game or two. But no, I'm not the only one streaming, right? There are other people. There's lots of people doing actual video content, really polished stuff too, really nice. Okay, should have gotten the bleed on that. So yeah, he's stacking it, right? He's dealing it right now. There we go. So daggers are really cool at low level. This guy's a bit more of a beast. The bulls are a bit harder, so I haven't gotten in there yet. Where are you running, Mon? Oh, he's trying to get... I don't know what he was trying to do. This little goofy AI got stuck underneath. There he goes. Yeah, you can pretty much just kite around and wait for them to bleed out. Yeah, you know, keep that heart pumping, dude. And there we go. Excellent. So now, yeah, I can't wait to play. Yeah, that's my main character's on a PvP server, and he's like level 40 something right now, and it's like PvP is so much more fun. You can loot bases, you can loot players, you can get all aggro, or you can be like a solo wanderer kind of, you know, thing. There are a lot of hatchlings around here. Holy shit. Okay, well, you know what? I think it's time for a pike. It says I'm in combat, but that's not really the truth. Let's throw a few points into strength. Come on. Alright, there we go. Now we can get a pike because we're at the right levels. I play games like Ark Survival Evolved and Just Survival games. Yeah, I haven't played Ark. I got a couple of friends that play Ark, and they have offered to do share play. But mostly I just watch them play, and Ark is a really fun-looking game, but I've heard that it can get a little toxic. But, you know, Conan Exiles has gotten a little toxic like that, you know, on some of the servers. You got to just be careful. Be prepared to move, you know, or persist. You know, that's basically the only two choices you have. Environment. You either leave the server, or, you know, you keep persisting, and most times I just persist because I'm a stubborn shit. Alright, let's get some real food going here now. This land is already claimed. That was weird. That's claimed? That's not. That's about the range right there. It's based on how much they built onto it. Oops. I don't want to eat raw meat because then it'll make me sick. No, well, I don't do it professionally, that's the thing, and my content's pretty inconsistent. I'm trying to find people that are also YouTubers and trying to grind and grow together. Yeah, I don't really do this for the subs or anything like that. If I was going to do anything for subs or Patreon, it would probably be a live art studio kind of thing, like a Bob Ross kind of show, where I would talk about, you know, the art and craft and fun of painting. But I do this more like a video journal, so that I can look back and say, okay, have I done that already? Oh, I've already done all that. I can do that better, you know, that kind of thing. So. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. And King Throne, I'm gonna write your name down real quick and hop over there. See if I can find you on my mobile and do a sub for you as well. Do a sub for sub. It's like on Instagram, follow for follow. Okay, do we have the pike? Okay, this is what I totally recommend. You must go for the pike. It's a bit of a... There we go, come on. Oh man, he's dominated me. Okay, there we go. That's another one. Man, I've just never seen so many hatchlings here. This is crazy. The target lock in the game is kind of wacky. It's better with a bow at short distance, but you really don't want to... Oh, why is the bull not... Okay, now he's noticed me. When you see the colored streak off the weapon, that means you're applying a debuff. In the case of the pike, it's going to be bleed out like the daggers. But as you can see, oh, that's... There we go, timed that attack just right. He was able to miss getting ground slammed. Okay, so now my inventory's, my weight's at capacity almost here, so it'll probably be after these next few shalebacks. And let's see. I am the reason why these things are extinct in the modern world. No. Alright, did I miss any? Well, yeah. I've been playing it since day one on PS4, and I played... Like I said, the only reason why my main is only level 40-ish right now, whereas everybody else that I've run into, they're like level 60s with like tier 3, tier whatever, forts and stuff. It's because I do go out and I explore other servers, and I'm trying other gaming modes and trying other gaming builds, and just, just learning as much as I can about the game and sharing what I learn as best as I can. Alright, where's that stairway to... Oh, there we go. This is going to be fall damage. Okay. Let's get up there. So, climbing. Now this is kind of cool because he's definitely built this to go up. So, because you have these little platforms. Ooh, gotta be careful about that. Yep, see. There we go. Get that camera lined up and everything. There we go. Yeah. Alrighty. Just about there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a rest here. It's a nice view. That's the Sentinels. There's an NPC down there you can talk to. That's a journey step I'll be doing. I don't know if you could probably dive that. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I used to play a lot of Minecraft, and I do what is called an Iron Quest on Minecraft every now and then. And basically it's no beds until you can make a full set of iron armor and at least one iron tool or weapon. And if you play cooperatively, everybody can make their own piece, but one person has to equip it all, and then the entire group can make beds. But when I play Iron Quest now, it's basically as long as you can without your character getting killed. And but when I saw Conan was coming out, I'm first of all a big fan of the Howard stories and the Marvel stories, and obviously the Arnold Schwarzenegger film. The first one. The second one was like kind of a Croft Super Show kind of style to it, so it wasn't all that great, but it's worthy in its own rights. Okay, so he's got a torch there, which is going to inhibit us. So this could be. I gotta be careful about this. I'm running out of stamina. Whoa, that was bad. Whew. Well, that's feral flesh. I don't want to do that. Oh wait, I got that torch. I didn't use it yet. And the bad thing is that I can't build a bonfire here for extra food to regenerate with. So I have to be careful about. Wow, how far did he build up? Ooh, see, it's getting a little bit weird now because the connectivity is starting to... Alright, let's take our time here. Yeah. There's nothing like the sound of your femurs shooting up into your hip bones in any game that has falling. Why is he... Okay, yeah, it's just kind of a bug. It's kind of buggy right here. I don't know why. Alright, let's just take a moment to wait for the game to decide what it wants to do. And I'm wondering if that torch is having the... There we go. See, now we're better. Just gonna let things render, I guess. He must have built so far. There's this wide platform here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. This is nice. I used to have this serious fear of heights when I was younger. And then I realized it was just more about the fall. It wasn't really about how high up you could get. It was how hard you'd hit when you hit the ground. We're going to do this. Come on. Falling from here would probably be an insta-death. But this is, I have to be honest, some of the most fun I've had playing this game, just randoing into a server. I think I figured out the rhythm here for the climb. Um, I'll shoot one out a day. You know, I'll get on and I'll stream a little bit. I don't keep the archives most times, mainly because my household is really noisy, so there's a lot of background stuff. So either I'll stream mute with an occasional mic pop here and there, or I'll just, you know, that's the one I leave up, or I'll do the stream for about an hour or two and then I'll bail out and then delete it or archive it into something else for editing later. So maybe do like an annual YouTube post, you know, best of Huckabots video journals, this kind of thing. I don't know. Like I said, it's mostly like a way to record my activities in gaming, and then at the end of the year kind of take a look at it all and say, geez, man, you know, you could have been playing football or something else. Just now finally found out how to set up Nightbot. I don't know what Nightbot is. I'll have to look that up. Okay, it looks like we're getting close. No, we're still climbing. Holy, that must be at least a good couple dozen platforms to go. How far up are we? Oh, wow. Okay, when the view down there starts to look like this, I think I've gone too far. I think I'll probably... Wow. It's incredible. I would have really liked to have given credit for this structure. Well, I'll do it when I get down. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, yeah, that was, I'm going to confess I about lost my bowels on that one. It's really helpful. It's like a moderator that's always on your videos, making sure no one's saying messed up stuff. Oh, yeah, no, I do have, well, aside from, I think this, I can't remember, I was on Twitch for a little while, and there was an automated moderator which gave you like a lag time on posts so you can check things and stuff. And then there was, of course, you know, there were keywords that you can filter, like if the posting had any of these kind of keywords in it, then it would not allow it to go through. But I mean, nothing's going to stop. Yeah, Nightbot is for Twitch and YouTube. Okay, yeah, nothing's going to stop people from leaving salty comments. You know, you just have to get in there and check your comments and be aware, you know, of what's being said. But you know, I've had a few people, you know, be kind of graphic during the middle of a stream, and those are the kinds that I'll be like, oh, okay, we're just going to stop the stream here, and I'll go to a just a straight video capture. Holy, come on, not even close to. That's going to take the whole time here. All right, there's got to be a point where I'm going to be like, what I'm amazed is that does he? Because I know the limits of your inventory, and I'm kind of surprised that this person was able to get up here with all these. By the way, when you see my character climbing down, I am still pushing up on the stick. Yeah, I know, because I mean, there's a limit to your inventory. You can see my encumbrance isn't all that good. He must have set himself up with just straight encumbrance all the way up to tier 4 or 5 even. But even then, you have actual physical inventory limit. You only got like about, I think, 4 of these screens, 4 of these grids that you can fill. So he must have filled every single one of these with a stack of those mats up to his maximum encumbrance. Because when you're over encumbered, your stamina just depletes like crazy. And it's not like you can, like, you know, elevator block like in Minecraft. I am above one of the tallest points on the map. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Well, I think I'm near the top. I do have a bedroll down there somewhere, so if I die, I won't have to go all the way back to the desert. Whoa. Just a little bit of lag there. Oh yeah, if somebody takes out even just one of those columns towards the bottom, this whole thing will come flying down. Okay, so I don't know, it's it's having problems. There we go. The one thing that I've noticed in Conan Exiles, and I'm pretty sure that's might be a consistent glitch or bug or problem throughout all survival games where people can free build like this, is that if there's too much for the console to render, you will get some serious lag spikes and user drops, I guess user interface dropouts, where you'll key up a command but nothing is going to happen. And oh, we're starting to get towards, yeah, I can't even see I can barely make out the river line right now, the riverbank. We are so far up. Okay, so just kind of figuring it out now. This is actually pretty cool. I mean, because it's ooh, it's actually helping me practice the climbing feature, because that is something you're going to really want to make sure you have. We're almost at the top. Have you ever been to the top? No. It's actually a journey step. Or trophy. I think it's just a trophy. But there's a way you do it in-game with in-game architecture and mechanics. This is not, I don't think this is it. This is somebody's attempt to probably do that, but I think this was just to see how far up you can actually go. And you want to, yeah, see, he's doing that weird monkey bar thing. When I get to the edge, alright, we'll just drop down and, oh, it's still on top of one of the pillars. Okay. I mean, like, I've been at this for like a half an hour now, I think. Holy crap. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not a grinder, I'm a binger. and binging is when you don't even realize how long you've been doing something because you're just having too much fun. That would be crazy in game structure. Yeah, really? Oh, man. But yeah, there's a trophy. I think if you look at my trophies, oh, I can't give it up there. Just give it a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, what the heck? Is that the Is that the limit? No, that's not the limit. Okay, it was just the game was just looking at my profile, going, "Are you sure? Are you really sure? You know that when you fall from here, you're gonna die." Okay, this has got to be it. This has got to be... No, there's one more after this one. Oh, frack. Yes, yeah, H-A-K-O-B-O-T. Hako for box and bot for robot, because I like... well, like I said, I was a drafting architecture nerd in high school, and so I like... I like boxes, and also it's kind of a sarcasm that we're all servants to a box of some kind of thing. And so it's kind of social commentary combination. My two favorite elements in design, things that are robotic or machine in nature, and then of course, you know, the box being, even though the hexagon is what's most common in nature, the box is how human beings think. So I always like to say, don't think. Okay, I can't get up there. I really want to get up there. I think there's only like 6 or so platforms. Sure. Right. No problems. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I want to keep climbing in the dark. I can still see the silhouette of the platform though, so that's going to be okay. Alright, so we're heading... Let's just go slow, because we're almost to the top, and I wouldn't want to fail this. Being so close. Being so close. Oh my... No, I'm not even that far. I can barely make out the edges here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 more platforms to go. Okay, come on, we gotta finish this. We're gonna finish this. I wonder if this guy recorded his build. And you definitely need to find this player and compliment him on his effort, because this is fantastic. Oh wait, we're losing stamina. There we go. Almost there. Okay, maybe if I just hit it at full stamina, that makes it easier then. Oh man. This is going to be one seriously long drop. And I have a buddy that I play with who really would find that to be just the most extreme thing. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm going to take a moment here. Alright. Oh, for reals. How did you misspell that? Okay, here we go. Yay, subbed. Oops, wait a minute. No, that's not what I wanted to.
We're playing some Plants vs.
Had to do something here real quick. There he is. Yeah, let's do that. Nah. Okay. Done here. I think. Yes. Maybe no. Can't tell. Let's go find out. Let's see. My subscriptions. And it should have the people that I got up here, and there he is. Awesome. So yeah, I don't use mobile devices very much for this kind of stuff, but oh, finally. Haha. Oh, let me check. I'm gonna be off camera here for a second. Done. I'll add you to Conan Exiles. Unless you play Destiny or ESO also. Alright, so I have absolutely no idea who built this yet. But I am going to dive now, and I have to make sure that I am facing in the absolute right direction, because I am pretty sure that if I biff this, I am going to be a spattery, tomato pasty looking mess at the bottom. I think that's going to be pretty sure, because this map is actually really accurate. It's really cool. I don't play Destiny. Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. It's my one and only MMO that I actually play. I don't really, you can't really count Conan Exiles to be an MMO. Okay, here we go. Should I do this in first person or third person? Let's see. Whoops. It's going to get some health here just in case the impact. Now, realistically speaking, I think at about 200 feet or less, I'll have to double check the stats on that. But at a certain height, even if you're a professional gold medal diver, and you do that shit for, you know, your living, at a certain height, no matter how well you dive, you're going to take structural damage when you break the surface of the water. And I'm pretty damn sure that kind of physics is not going to exist in this game. So Just a quick look around, and so we can see some small features here and there, really distant kind of things. Um, Again, I'm going to find out, who this guy was who built this, and send him a PM and say, hey, dude, watch my channel. I climbed your tower. This is, all right, here we go. And yeah. Oh man. Okay, so there we go. That was incredible. That was just righteous fun. Now I can actually find out who built this. Let's see. Oh, darn it, the clan's in Mandarin? Is that Mandarin? That looks like kanji to me. Yeah, it looks like kanji. Dang it. Well, I can't search that. My kanji sucks. I have to translate that now. Dang, it's going to make it hard for me. Well, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can just... I can't screen cap it because I'm recording. I'm streaming. I don't think I can, really. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can screenshot it. Okay, cool. So I'm going to have to screenshot this and then... it's going to be a pain in the butt to have to do that. But yeah. So that's what you can... That is just amazing. Oh, cool. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity to detail a little strategy. Fences, not just for slowing down people who are trying to scoot through to your base. Let's see if I can... They're also good for counter-attacking mobs. So, a thing I do in Minecraft is I'll take oak doors and I'll build myself a 3x3 paddock using oak doors because you can see through the tops. And I found a similar, and by using those oak doors I'm able to attack mobs on the other side without them being able to get me, except for witches, which of course throw poison, and that will kill you no matter what. And of course also Endermen. If you're too close to the door, they can still get to you. So I found a similar strategy using fences. So what you do is you build yourself, a 3x3 little paddock like this, and most of these mobs, they don't jump fences. So you could even use this as a way to fight boss creatures. Now they will break them. Some of the bosses are pretty tough, so they can break the fences. But if you put palisades on the outside, all around the outside, then you can also deal some damage to them and speed up that process. I don't have any fences on me right now, but I can make those, and I gained a level. Do I have the ability to make fencing right now? Not just yet. I have to get that feat. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Some people have commented that you reach a point of burnout, and I think that's really going to be more about... Oh, these guys are... I guess word gets around, and eventually they'll start, attacking you. I mean, the pike is the best tool for early game. Even late and mid game is good. You get the higher tier materialed ones. Right. Alright, get some hide, please. Come on. There we go. I got 17 pieces, and I'm encumbered. Okay, so what don't I need? I have to make sure I don't eat that by accident. Seeds are not going to be all that important. Neither is bone. And I don't need the shaleback head. And it takes 2 ironstone to make an iron bar. So let's go and get another achievement while I keep moving myself down the valley, down the river. I should probably make some clothes. I think that's another journey step I haven't done yet. Yeah, clothe yourself. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw some pants on. Oh, I don't have enough fiber. Okay, cool. So then we're gonna talk to this dude.
Another new one, eh? In the beginning, there were only a few.
We're gonna skip through that dialogue just so you
now,
guys
like
can.
fresh-faced fools are showing up every week. Not all of them are as friendly as I am.
Now we learn to clap. Yay!
Step.
Golf clap. Alright, we already did the torch thing. We got the clothing thing. Ooh, there's another base. And, oh, we have fish traps. No fish in them. I can't take them out anyway. Can't use any of these. What are these guys? Are coffee drinkers. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, they got a Shrine of Drachetto. Whoa, whoa. So some bad lag jumping right there. Alright, so let's just keep moving further down the river. So yeah, PVE servers will build up like this quite a bit. You still will have plenty of opportunity to build, because even with 40 people playing on there, and clans being hyperactive, I just realized that my health is not the best. But he's got bleed now, so I can just kind of kite around a bit. Mobs will de-add, so, and they will go off and heal up too. So you do want to keep, you know, keep the interest going. There we go. Alright, come on. No, I don't need any of that stuff. Don't need any of that or that. Or the seeds. The seeds aren't going to be any need right now. You can get those easily. Wow, this is a nice build-up. Yeah, okay. So this is the PVE conflict, and in spite of the fact that the list is pretty well populated, I haven't seen anybody out looking for a fight, so... It's, okay, I guess, whoops, we don't want to do that. You can eat your food off the wheel just by clicking into it, but it's actually better just go ahead and spam that button there. And I'm going to need to make myself another fire. Rolling around with a campfire loaded is a good way to also check to see what land is available to build on. There's been a lot of talk on the forums. Come on. I need you to attack me so I can block it. So I don't think I've done that yet. There we go. Nope, I didn't. Ooh, some bad lag. Alright. Ow. Get out of there, get out of there. The other cool thing about daggers, you get this. You can do that little acrobatic evade. Ooh, that was silly of me to do that. Alright, well, hey. Oh, really? Okay, so they're not going to let me climb a tree out of the way. Let's get my stamina back. So, just break the distance. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. See, now look at this guy here. He was stacking bleed, and now he's fine. You know, he's not damaged anymore. So if you break combat with an NPC or a mob, oh, these are exiles. But cool, I got that achievement. Got that journey. They're not chasing me, so that's okay. I can keep moving on. Is there anybody here looking to do a duel or anything? Everyone's just kind of sleeping, it looks like. Okay. I don't know who's... It's the combat music, so... Oh, cool. There's some thralls here. So, Defari Archer 2, wow, they went up north for that. So, he's a river thrall. This is probably going to be a river... Oh, I can't look at that. See, container is locked. Zamorian Exile, yeah, river thrall. Shrine of Mitra with a priest of Mitra. That's pretty cool. Hey, you're back. Venerate the gods. So you can get to the shrine on a PVE server, and you can access it by just interacting with it, and you'll get one of the journey steps, but you'll have to make your own shrine. Oh look, I think that's an actual person. That is an actual person. Hey, hey, hey. Let's see if we can interact with this individual. So it's PVE conflict, which means that they can attack me, I can attack them, but we're just going to see what they're up to. That's not an NPC because of the way they're moving, and they were, yeah, Ebamore? Ebamore. Hey, that's cool. Bye, Ebamore. Yeah, really. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, overall, the game plays really, really well. The solo survival experience is really strong, in my opinion. The PVE structure, it just seems like a lot of people are looking for a player list that they can group up with to like do dungeons and bosses, which you really want to have more than just yourself attacking it. These are the Palisades I was talking about. They're kind of expensive to make. But this guy's definitely set his base up to resist a purge, which is a mechanic that comes through the game. If you look at my character panel, down at the bottom it says the Purge Meter. So there's 3 lines there. That starts on the left and it progresses to the right. When it gets to that first line in the middle, roughly, you'll get a 10-minute warning that you're eligible for a purge, and then from there it fills continuously, and the closer it gets to the far right line, the better the chances of a purge attacking you. And it could be anything from imps and hyenas around here in the starter areas all the way up to like wolves and ice giants up in the north. So it's a really cool thing. Oh look, they're repairing the bridge. That's hella awesome. So I'm pretty much near my destination. Did I get to level 20? I'm still only level 12. So I got a few more discoveries and a few things to do. Let's see if I can build here real quick. Yep. Yeah, and so like I said, I mean, the takeaway basically is that most of the servers that I've been to have been really chill. People are there to work together. They may have you in a clan, they may not have you in a clan. There's only been one instance so far, and it's since the May's launch, and there's like 4,000 servers, and I think I've explored at the most a dozen. And out of those dozen or so servers, only one that I've run across, and this of course is not my first-hand experience, where somebody was invited into a clan merger basically, and then he and his group were all kicked, and then everybody just kind of got like, oh man, this is bone. This is all this effort just to get ourselves insidered, I guess that's the term that's used. So there was only one instance where that actually happened. The server that I main my character on, there have been at least 2 god fights. They've launched avatars, and but the alphas, as they call themselves, they're really chill, and they are out to help each other out and just play the game and have fun. Yeah, it is messed up, but you know what? Even in MMOs like Elder Scrolls Online, I've actually been in guilds where I've seen somebody make officer, and then like almost immediately the week afterwards they raid the bank, they loot everything in the store, everything in the bank, gold, gear, everything, and then they ditch out. And I was, when I first encountered this, when I first saw this happening, I asked everyone, I says, dude, is there any way to get that stuff back? Because we were trying to get a store, and they took like close to 10 mil in gold, and the GM was like, no man, it's a loss, and we're just gonna have to try to recover. And we recovered, we stuck it out, and we rebuilt the bank stores and everything like that, and everything was cool. Yeah, well, I don't understand what the whole point is. I've never been the kind of person to put a magnifying glass on ants, nor have I ever been one to take enjoyment on pulling the wings off of flies, but I know there are people in the world who have no sense of it comes back to a point where they feel bullied in their own life. It really comes down to that. Anybody with that kind of need to troll and grief, they really are suffering from some kind of bullying somewhere in their life, whether it be something earlier on that they're still coming to terms with, or it's something ongoing in their job. Like I said, I work for myself for the most part, and but I have been bullied by clients, or at least they have attempted to bully me, either to lower my rates or to produce extra work, or maybe they just felt like they wanted to be trolls. And I'm like, yeah, I'm you know what, I went to private grade school. I'm pretty much, I mean, I've been harassed and I've been bullied, and you know what, it's it's a transient state. It can be a transient state. It takes a lot to get through, and I don't, I can't imagine some of the bullying that other people go through, and everybody takes it differently. I mean, so yeah. Oh, deep thought. Okay, we gotta get away from that and get back to playing, having fun. Alright, so I should have enough materials now. I can build something. So you saw me create like 3 blocks. These are the foundations, so everything starts with a foundation, whether it be for yeah, well, I mean, you could be a really nice person and still get bullied, and some people get bullied because they are nice people. And my schools, the school events, no, I'm good. They'll happen when they happen. That's the thing. There we go. So this is, sometimes it doesn't place. There we go. I'm still over encumbered because I am building close to a larger base structure like this. Is going to be a little bit of a render lag. Plus, I think my controller is actually going out. So. Alright, so then we're going to grab a door frame. Now, playing on a PVE, you can go crazy. You can build whatever you want, however which way you want. No one's going to be able to loot your stuff or break your stuff. But when you play PvP, since you're interested in PvP, now the Acrobatic persona is basically just the PlayStation guy. I do have my own little. I have an Instagram that I use to promote my artwork and to announce shows to my fans and stuff. But I keep the two more or less separate, for reasons. But as far as getting a social set up for Hakobot, I've thought about it. But like I said, really, the journal is just a way to let people see what a normal Joe is doing in the game, so that if they're coming into the game, they're not going to get smacked with a lot of hype, or they're not going to get tilted by somebody saying, oh, this game sucks, or it's so inferior, just because that person's having a rough day, or they feel like, this game is beneath them. I just want to present the content of the game, the mechanics of the game, give some advice as to what you can do when you're, some strategies that if you've already played, you feel like you've reached the end game content of this game, and you're looking for something better to do or something more to do. There's all kinds of stuff you can do in a sandbox. I don't really think there's anything in a sandbox environment like Conan that can really be considered end game unless you're trying to complete the hidden narrative that's in here, where your character is actually trying to get away from the exile lands. Yeah, exactly. So, but back on the building thing. So you build a door, and then see, there was 2 times 4 is 8, so I need 7 of these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. Then we need 4 ceiling tiles. Okay, we didn't do that. And I'm crouching. There are some good building controls, but unfortunately they haven't separated the user interface in such a way as to allow you to you have to crouch so you can see it cycle building mode by pressing triangle, but my character is doing this teabagging motion as I go through each of them. Anyway, so it does let you know which way you're facing the piece, and it's good that you make sure, if you're playing in PvP, that you make sure that all the panels face the same direction, because if you have them, like this, there's that gap right there, and if you put a crafting station or a chest along that gap, someone can't actually access it. Crafting stations don't lock automatically in PvP like they do in PvE. Chests you can lock. There we go. And I'm going to go get some more stone. Cool thing about this game is that stone is not something you're ever going to really be short of finding. Yeah, I can just use this for now. Stone grade materials kind of do almost all the same kind of drop rates. Be careful of your breath meter. I wait until he starts to sound like he's gargling mouthwash and then I'll break for the surface. You hear that sound there? You don't want to have your character die underwater. It's a pain in the ass to get the body. Yeah. That's cool. I wouldn't say that my skill is survival games. I would say probably just goofing off and finding amusement wherever it is. I'm always looking for the funny, like that tower to the heavens. I mean, man, that's incredible. Yeah, and like I said, that's really the intent of the channel. You know, I think like my description says, it's just, you know, sometimes some strategies, sometimes some how-tos. Mostly it's just me goofing off and sharing what I do. And I've been at this for about an hour now. Oh, I lost my base. Oh, there it is. I just kind of want to finish off this little hut, give myself some place to be. It's official now. We have a door. It says no owner on it until you interact with it, right? Yeah, now it says it's me. That's the interact button. You could put doors back in your inventory, but walls and stuff like that, unlike Minecraft, when you break them, they just become materials, raw materials again, and not, obviously, not all the materials you invested. So be careful where you place stuff, especially the more expensive stations, things like, you know, that's like 360 stone, 160 wood, and 20 string to make a temple. So you want to be kind of careful about where you place things and kind of have an idea of a floor plan. Most crafting stations, if you want to allow for space around them, is going to take a 2x2 tile. I could quite feasibly squeeze a bedroll, an armor station here, and an artisan station here, but if I wanted to have a woodworking or a blacksmith station, it would take up that whole 3 tiles corner right here. So I have to be... That's why you see sometimes these bases are so big. You have a really modest one right there. That's pretty decent. And he has all his stations outside because it is PVE, so no one's going to loot that. On a PvP server, you're definitely going to want to build a fort like this. Like that guy right there. Or girl. And you're not going to want a lot of windows either, because you can, you know, you can look through those windows, and if you can interact with it, you can loot it. So lock chests and make sure that crafting stations are not near windows. Let's get some climbage. Here we go. Okay. I think the only thing that I would really, aside from just some base game improvements, like, you know, polishing up the UI and maybe upping the decay meter on the PVE servers, just so that people have an opportunity to explore and build without having to deal with mega forts, which is a thing, can happen. I lost my train of thought. There's really not too much, you know, in the game that I see as needing a change, massive change to, but maybe just like a small tweaks and tunings here and there to kind of alleviate some of the bugs would be kind of cool. You could do some spot crafting like I just did right there too. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish that. That's done. I should have enough materials on me. I can build a bedroll. Let's get some more twine. So I want to update my bedroll. And I have my torch so I can see what I'm doing. So I think I've spent about 2 days in this game. 2 game days. Level 13, so quite a bit to go, really. So didn't quite make it where I wanted. Didn't quite get to the level I wanted with this character before wanting to stop the stream. There we go. Updated. Just as a note, there's a couple of emotes to pick up. There's emotes and all kinds of collectibles to pick up throughout this world. But I wanted to get all the way over here to the dregs, and so somehow or another I have to come up with 7 levels worth so I can pick up an emote here, do a discovery there. There's a shaman in a cave. I can get in there and kill stuff. Yeah, the best thing is I would recommend, honestly, if you're gonna go for the whole build up a mega base experience, I would really say spend a couple evenings just scouting the server before you really want to dig in and settle on it. The best thing about Conan Exiles, and I don't know how other survival games are, I know Minecraft, you lose everything and your XP, but in Conan, everything you learn, every feat, recipe, all your attribute points, all your experience, that all stays with you when you die. You may have to go to the desert if you didn't put on a bedroll. But what I have done on some servers is I will craft like about 10 bedrolls, get myself leveled up to get some light armor on me and a pike. Oh, it's just like Ark. Okay, cool. And then what I'll do is I will go straight up around in here. There's a lot of iron ore all in this area. So if there are clans that are dominating by way of building over a lot of stuff, you're going to see them all up and down the Noob River. You're going to see them all around in this area because this is a nexus of thralls and iron. You'll see them up around in here. You'll see them up around in here, main desert. Most people will actually go straight up into here, but you're going to need armor that is resistant to heat. I mean, it's resistant to cold, because past this point here, things get really, really chilly. But I also recommend checking out some of the YouTube channels. I don't know, let's see if I got a list here of people that I watch. There's a guy called Just Horse, I think, and his stuff is pretty good. He doesn't talk, but you know, his playthrough is pretty nice, and you can pretty much find out information about all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of spoilers, so it depends on how you want to play through. I went with the first week just blindly blundering through everything. Like I said, I built a bunch of bedrolls, and I just basically ran my way through there. I died like a dozen times because I got killed by hyenas, I got killed by rock noses, scorpions, spiders, exiles, hostile NPC exiles. I even got blasted by a couple of sandstorms, and I finally made it up around here. This is kind of like a savanna range where there's like elephants and tigers and stuff, and I couldn't get across it. Yeah, it's better to do that. It is, you know. And then if you get stuck, you know, like you're looking at a journey step, like the journeys are really cool to follow. Oh, I can store goods. I think I've got enough for that. Yeah, I do. You know, the journeys will help you out as far as, you know, getting the basics done, but you can still earn XP without them. You know, you can still have a good time doing that. Okay, so now, did you read the message before that one? Wait, no, I don't think I did. Believe it or not, I feel kind of bad, but a lot of times when I'm streaming, I'll see, as I'm getting close to ending my stream, I'll see that people have posted comments, and I'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I want to figure stuff out for myself. Since a lot of it is like Ark, can you take stuff like monsters or what? They are talking about introducing beast taming. At the point right now, the thing you capture and control is you can take NPCs, you can capture them, put them on a wheel of pain, they become your follower or your thrall. You can actually have one fighter follower with you at a time, like Minecraft. I mean, not like Minecraft, like Skyrim. and but you can have all kinds of thralls and fighters all around your bases. Well, here, let's take a look and see if this guy has anybody. Yeah, you take people. Yeah, so it's a mechanic in the game. Well, here, let's go take a look over here. This is the reason why this particular bridge area is a really popular place to build on most servers, is because you have access to some easy thralls that, like this dude here, instead of just killing him, if I had a truncheon, I could knock him out, put him on a wheel of pain, and then in about an hour or so, he becomes my fighter, and I can have him follow me around or guard my base or whatever. But they're not that strong, as you can see. I mean, in which it's a pair of stone daggers. You know, now the other items, the other thralls, the other levels, the further north you go, the further east you go, there's much stronger classes. But what you're looking for, just to kind of, just one more bit of information. See, this guy's got a really weird looking base. This is definitely somebody who's, I don't know if there's no rating on PVE, so he must be preparing this for the Purge. It's a pretty nice base. I like that. I wouldn't do so many windows on PvP, obviously. That's what I'm talking about. So, so over here at this camp, there's a fighter and an armorer. So when you capture a craftsperson, you can add them to your crafting station. Bows are, yeah, now that's the thing. Archers are pretty OP, but you can snipe them from a distance and kill them out really fast. Unless you want to invest heavy armor on them. Then heavy armor takes a bit of resource. Takes a lot more resources than just, you know, I mean, they're the best way I can describe it is the thralls that you capture and equip, they're going to perform about as good as you equip them. That is essentially it. It's like the game itself. Whatever you take away is whatever you put into it. So whether you're a binge player like me or a grinder, you know, whether you're, you know, pretty well experienced with survival games that you can build up really quickly, or recover really easily. I noticed that I'm actually pretty good at recovering, because I have had my bases wiped out by the Purge, and I've been able to recover and recoup resources pretty quickly, so it's not been a problem. Did I grab enough? Yes, I did. Okay, so I'm going to build this chest real quick, and then I'm going to go pop over and check out this other... Okay, there we go. That should be enough. Whoops. But for PvP, that would be worth the grind. Yeah. No, I don't know if you can do 300. Oh my god. Yeah, you probably could spread out throughout a really large base. I have to show you... Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're even still on anymore. I haven't been on that server forever. Alright, so there's the box. This is what I'm talking about. If you have a chest, you want to... Whoops. Okay. Oh, you don't get to... You don't have to lock it here. Ooh, DM leader is actually nearby. Well, on PvP, you have to lock the... Hey, what's going on? I'm doing a quick stream and talking with a person who's watching. On the PvE servers, you don't have to lock anything because it's all auto-locked on the PvE. Hey! Okay, wow, that's awesome. What are you wearing? Okay, so this is like the T3 armor, right? Okay, so there you go, King. We've run into our first level 60 here on this server. I have not played the PvE. Oh, right on. When he's talking about the city, he's talking about the unnamed city here on the map. Yeah, yeah, he looks Dragonborn. That's cool. Yeah, but That's awesome, dude. Well, yeah, yeah, that's cool. My main is only level 40-ish. He's somewhere. He's on a different server. He's on a PvP server. So that's pretty cool. Where? Which is your base? Is this your base over here? Oh, cool. Are you west side or east side river? Near the dregs, or? Okay. Yeah. So you. Yeah, about that direction, more or less. Yeah. This is where the summoning place is he's talking about. And like I said, when you go to scout a server to see if anyone's built up on it a lot, that's where you kind of want to head to take a look and see. Because if you see like a humongous fort, I mean, I'm talking places bigger than this and built with T3 materials, then, you know, then that's a server that's going to be built up pretty big. And if you're on PvP, yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear him because he's on headset, so. And I don't think I have audio sharing for game right now. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Oh, the cool thing about the King, talking to King, my watcher, the cool thing is that, hey, DM, give me some dialogue. Anything, ABCs, whatever. I want to show him just how far away you can be before, so you can't hear the guy anymore. Can you still hear me? Right about here. Yeah, thanks, man. I got you now. Okay, so right about this is the distance that the audio range is, and I think that's actually pretty damn good because it's believable. You know, I mean, if you're shouting on mic, you're going to probably be able to hear him a little bit better. So it's a bit more organic than some of the other zone chat experiences that I've had too. So like I said, King, if you really get into the game, dude, it's going to be fun. But DM, it's awesome meeting you, dude. I am actually going to bail out because I've been chatting for about an hour and a half and I need to go get myself some dinner. Later, man. I'll catch you. All right. Me, this is about just since the launch, yeah, on the PlayStation. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't imagine that I'll be actually coming back to this server, actually. I was just trying to check out I was just checking out the PvE thing, because I play mostly PvP. Yeah, player versus player for that specific, but there's no base attacking or looting or anything else, so it's a very civilized breaking in and looting. That's cool. Really? Okay, what the heck? We'll do this. I got another few minutes I can put on the clock. Yeah, I don't attack unconscious. Yeah. Alright, so this person's not even online because there's just a number on the door. There's nothing here. Whoa, it just fell off. Hold up. Yo, I had a lag jump and it caused me to take over the edge. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun to see. Maybe I'll come back and check this in about a day or so and see what more they do. Oh, lost contact. But I am going to bail out and and go and get myself something to eat, and then I'll probably hit back on my main character and then restart the stream then. King, if you want to check out what the PvP servers are like. I'm actually I'm on several. Like I said, 3818 I think is one. I got it written down, and 3811. Ooh, low battery. I gotta feed my phone too. 3811, and then there's a 3742, which I am basically doing a speed run to the north. Again, these are PvP servers, and I think there's a 3815. You can check that out. I'm actually there with a buddy of mine. We're starting over new characters on that one. But yeah, all good. What was the scream? Was that an exile nearby? Okay, all right. Oh, that's you. Awesome. That's a doofy dance. Where'd you get that one? Oh, it's the belly dance. Okay, I haven't found that one yet. I have to go digging around for some of those. The Black Galleon? Okay, I'll pass. Okay. Anyway, so this is going to be me signing off for now, and I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, I have to get some food in my character really before I sign off. Let's do that, and yeah, take care, guys. So, yeah, I would say that as far as my experience is concerned, there's a lot of friendly people to play with. There's a lot of goofy people to encounter. It is, I think, a pretty cool game to play into. Like I said, I've never played Ark, so I've only seen videos of gameplay, people getting raided, people taming dinosaurs, that kind of fun stuff. I watched the end game video for it, where you leave the actual place that you're, playing on. But anyway, for this game, I've also seen that video too. But there's an NPC that you encounter in the game, and they will say something that is very, very important in all gaming. You have to find the reason why you want to be here, and if you can't find that reason, then you shouldn't be here. Essentially, that's what they're saying. They do it in a much more eloquent, written way. But it's true. The game will be whatever you want to put into it, and you'll have fun. And I will be back momentarily, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Thanks for watching. And King Throne Y7 Gaming, go out to his channel and check his stuff out. And I'm out who that guy was who built that tower, and PM him and ask him to do. Maybe let me interview him a little bit and ask him why did you do this? But have fun. See you guys later.